Okay, so now let's continue on with this problem. So the next question says to identify the correlation coefficient and round to the nearest thousandth. So I'm going to pull this screenshot down here that we took of our information from Desmos, and this was the information we got. So our correlation coefficient, if you remember, is our R value. And if you guys recall in class, I said we will never use R squared. So you want to ignore the R squared. But R, it tells me, is negative 0.9345. And it says round to the nearest thousandth. And a lot of students are missing their big ideas assignments, missing the question, not getting it correctly because they're not paying attention to the rounding. So thousands places the four. So I'm going to look right here. That is a five. Five is going to tell me to round up. So that means my R value is negative 0.93, and I'm going to round that up to five. And there is my R value. And what does this correlation coefficient mean? That means this is a really close number to negative one. So we're going to say that that is a strong negative correlation between the two variables. So it is a negative correlation between the hours of sunshine and the number of visitors. Okay, so then number three says predict the number of visitors for 4 hours of sunshine. So, in order for us to do that, we need to use our line of best fit. And if you remember in the last video, we found our line of best fit to be y equals negative 40.4x plus 470. So, I'm going to write that down here. We have y equals negative 40.4x plus 470. And if I say predict the number of visitors for 4 hours of sunshine, I am giving you the hours of sunshine, which means I'm giving you the x value. So we're going to plug x into that equation. I'm saying x must be 4. So that means we're going to have negative 40.4 times 4 plus 470. And I'm going to type that into the calculator. And we get 308.4. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, first off, y is the number of visitors, and I cannot have a decimal of visitors. So that means that I'm going to round this to the nearest integer, and I'm going to have about 308 visitors. And I can predict that that's how many visitors I'm going to have in 4 hours of sunshine. That's what that indicates. So we can use our line of best fit to predict values that are not a part of that table.